Hello or bonjour, friends. It's Wanda from Wine with Wanda. And today I have a very special guest on a very special day, the one and only Franck Duboeuf. Thank you for being here.
Bonjour and
Bonjour. Well,
pleasure.
today is probably the most famous wine holiday in the world. And what is today?
This is Beaujolais Nouveau Day.
Yes, so it's the third Thursday of every November.
Yeah, at midnight we can open the bottle.
Wonderful. Now, your family, your father, the late Georges Duboeuf, he was the genius behind this campaign. So tell us a little bit more about it.
Well, it's a long story already. Everything started many years ago, about 70 years ago. Beaujolais Nouveau was created in the region with some other wines, and they were allowed to be released a month before the other wines or the other French wines. So it was the beginning. But first of all, it was a local celebration. All the growers used to go out after hard work in the cellar, and they enjoy it, they party by themselves and taste the wines of the neighbors, and that's it. And some restaurateurs and bistro owners, they celebrate too in the cellar, but they say, well, that's a good idea. Let's bring the idea to my bar or in the restaurant. So they brought a small barrel, put on the bar, and well, the celebration started like this.
Voila. And I think it was like around 1983 that it first came to the US, this Beaujolais Nouveau celebration.
Yeah.
And I think I told you we met before, my very first bottle of wine was a gift from my father, and it was Georges Duboeuf Beaujolais Nouveau.
Wow.
So I have a very sentimental connection to this wine. I can still see the beautiful bottle and label with the florals. It was just, so I have a very strong connection. But Beaujolais Nouveau, I think, is still a bit of a mystery to people. So the grape we're talking about is Gamay.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's the young, fresh expression of this grape.
Yeah, exactly. The Gamay grape has a white juice. So the skin, the seed would give the color to the wine. So after 3-4 days of fermentation, we press the juice and the fruit to obtain this very lively, very aromatic, easy to drink red wine. And this is very particular to the Beaujolais, to the Gamay grape, and thanks to the terroir, the soil, the climate, but also the grape varietal, we are able to bottle wine which has been picked just a few weeks before.
Amazing. Yeah. Because so often when we talk about wine, we talk about the aging and that capacity, but this is meant to be enjoyed fresh and young.
Yeah, it is. Well, it is designed for celebration.
For celebration.
To celebrate the summer days and in the middle of November. So it's a very important time of the year and a kind of rendezvous with the first wine of the year.
I like that, a rendezvous with the wine. So we have this year's bottle, right? Because that's another thing, is that the look changes every vintage, right? New design.
Yeah, we asked to our designer, Alain and Dominique Vavreau, to design every year different presentation, different labels. And this year we are very pleased by the design, which is very powerful and very seductive, with nice red and pink colors.
Yeah.
So it really invites to taste the wine. Yeah. And the labels are very important.
They are. That's what catches your eye.
Yes, first message on the table. So it's important to have a nice presentation with this nice wine.
And also Beaujolais Nouveau, how convenient this year. It's a week before Thanksgiving.
Of course, yeah.
So perfect for welcoming people.
It opened the festive season.
Yes, it's the kickoff. And what else do we have here?
We have orange wine, which is a wine made with white grapes varietals. It's a blend of different variety, and the particularity it is vinified like a red. I mean, usually the white grape varietals are pressed immediately, and then we go under fermentation. Not in this case. In this case, we put the whole berries, the whole grapes in the tank for at least 10 days minimum, or 2 weeks, and we obtain this very orange wine. But what we wanted to keep all the freshness, the aromas, so something very easy, pleasant, with a hint of acidity. So it opened very nicely a meal.
Fabulous, fabulous. And last but not least, I love a lovely rosé. So this is the
Rosé.
Rosé Nouveau with the beautiful rose.
Yes.
How perfect.
Yes, yes. This is voilà, le trilogy.
Yes.
The trilogy of Beaujolais, Beaujolais Village, and the Beaujolais Rosé, made 100% Gamay grape. But as I said, white juice, so it's very easy to have this very light rosé, pale rosé color, and with all the flavors, all the aromas of a Gamay grape.
Quickly, I just quickly want to say, because I know we're here talking about Beaujolais Nouveau, but it's kind of also a gateway just to understanding the wines from Beaujolais, right? The Village and the Crus. So maybe talk a little bit about the diversity of Gamay, that you can make these fresh, fun, celebratory wines, but also wines meant for aging, the more classic reds, right?
Well, we have 12 different appellations in Beaujolais. We have the Beaujolais, Beaujolais Village, and the 10 crus. The crus are coming from different soils and same grape. But so 10 different crus, 10 different villages, and one of them is Saint-Amour, one of the most popular, certainly, and especially during the Valentine's Day. Same grape varietal. So the differences are coming from the soil. The soil will give to the wine its taste, its characteristics, and it is amazing that with a simple grape varietal, a unique grape varietal, we can produce a very young, fresh, easy to drink wine, and much more complex wines, which can evolve. They can age very well in time. And sometimes when you open a bottle of Moulin à Vent or Morgon, 10 years old, you are in Burgundy.
Exactly. And people forget geographically it is that southern part of Burgundy, right?
Well, yes. We are in Burgundy. So it's the magic spirit of this Gamay grape. We can enjoy a glass of young, fresh wines, very easy, pleasant, and joyful. It brings happiness. And also you can have a good food companion with more structured wines.
Yes.
And so it's always a pleasure to go through all the different villages and taste by yourself, and you pick what the one you like.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for what Beaujolais est arrivé, right? That's
oui, the Beaujolais est arrivé. Yes,
Beaujolais has arrived. And so please, everyone, joy, magic, spending time together. That's what these wines are all about. So thank you, Franck, and happy Beaujolais Day to you.
Happy Beaujolais Nouveau too. Thank you.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.